Welcome to We the Blueprint. I'm your co-host, Ant Little.
Joe Liner, what's happening? What you talking about today?
I guess we're gonna talk.
Wait a minute, we need to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, you can go to any podcast. You can follow us at We the Blueprint on YouTube. We the Blueprint podcast on Instagram. You can follow me at AntLittle25 on Instagram.
Yeah, all right.
You ain't gonna do nothing else?
I'm around. Just follow me.
Oh,
Find me. Joy.Liner.
There you
Joy.Liner. I'm about to get my email. Joy.Liner. Instagram.
Hey man, wake
Joy.Liner.
up,
Facebook.
man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
So, black women, you ready?
Absolutely, I love them.
I do too. But, what is the difference between a black female and an independent, strong black woman? In your opinion, what makes somebody, when you hear the phrase, which only I hear black women say it, independent, strong black woman, what qualifications does she possess?
I have no idea.
Other than
You're just a woman to me.
other than saying it,
Just saying it, just words.
do dudes have a saying like that?
Nope, nobody had that saying but black women.
So we don't
Some
have
black
like
women.
educated black male. Wait a minute, high value. Dudes now dudes calling themselves high value men. Forgot about that one.
Really,
Yeah, which is just as ignorant as
strong black women.
right.
I ain't heard no dude walking around here calling themselves
Yeah,
high value men.
yeah, high value man.
I'm
a high value man.
Man, they don't quit. Now
So what is it?
I don't know. Everybody independent, right?
Yeah.
If you're a woman, you're a woman. If you're a man, you're a man.
So we're gonna have to find out, because I'm thinking, is independent, strong black woman, is that a single black woman?
It seems like that's a single black woman that's have kids and working. That's why. Oh no, you say independent, strong black woman, right?
Right. Is that somebody
that's
that's single?
why. A single black woman with kids and working,
That's
holding
an
down the
independent,
family.
strong black woman.
I believe that's a strong black one, independent, strong black woman.
So if you get a man, then you just a strong black woman.
Yeah, I guess so. But why you trying to be strong?
I don't know. Well, the reason I'm asking though is because if you're single and you're independent, strong black woman, and then you get with a dude, you're not necessarily independent no more.
Right.
But when you're in a relationship, because I see this on the gram lately,
Mm-hmm.
if you just dating somebody, or even if you're married, is it the man's responsibility to fully financially take care of you?
I think it depends on their relationship.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's part of communicating. You should know what your relationship gonna be before you even take it to a marriage.
Because some women say they ain't splitting no bills.
That's how they feel. They gotta find that man that not split. I don't believe in splitting the bill. Not no 50-50.
Right.
Nah, I'm gonna take majority of the bills. I feel like that's what I should do.
Right.
And if you can find a man that gonna take all 100% of the bills,
Yeah.
that's good. That's how I feel. If I'm paid 70%, I don't even look at a number, but if I'm paying majority, that's what I want to do.
Right.
Everybody have they goals of what they want in a relationship. So I think people talk too much about that stuff anyway. You should know what you want out of a man or a woman, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So I think we make stuff too difficult. Period. So
Right.
if you get in a relationship, before you even get in a relationship, you should be trying to take care of yourself. Period. To me, taking care of yourself make you independent. You can't come in and not have no balance. I ain't gonna say fully balanced in your life, but you got to have some type of balance in your life to I feel, to go into a relationship. You can't bring a bunch of, I guess, negative things into a relationship because it end up going to be lopsided. You're going to have a man, which a man normally do want to take care of his woman, want to make sure she's good mentally, physically, and all that other stuff.
Right.
So why man, you don't want a man to be doing all that the whole time in a relationship. He going to feel like he being used.
Right.
Because he doing more to taking care of. And
or
then
just drain.
Drain.
Right.
Drain. So
that's a man that's drained right there.
That's
what that man.
Right. He tired.
Right.
But a woman don't want that to happen. A man don't want to be in that situation because they can end the relationship.
Yeah.
So that go on the other side. A man should want to come in fast in a relationship. You know what I mean? If you start off as young, you know, you younger, in your late 20s, early 20s or whatever, and you building, then you understand you gonna have y'all growing together. So that's normal.
Right.
But when you get close to the 30s and you kind of figuring it out, because I don't think you're never gonna really truly figure it out. You always learning. You're gonna learn each other. But when you basically kind of figuring it out, you should have some type of goals you want from the get-go from your relationship. If you want to be with somebody with kids or not. If you want to have a certain amount of money before you hop in a relationship. If you want to have your house or you renting a house or whatever, you should have what you want and know what you want in a particular man or a woman. And that's how I look at it. I think we put too many terms out here, independent woman, I'm a bachelor, high value man.
High value man.
Man, you a man, first of all.
Right.
All that. I think people just getting too soft out here, man.
Right.
Especially men. Yeah, but men seem like they want to be a woman, and then you got the woman want to be a man.
What do you mean, man want to be a woman?
Because all this high value stuff. What the hell that mean? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'm trying to understand that.
It's like, somebody that...
It seems like you're soft.
Oh, you talking about the actual dude?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Because I hear some dudes who listen to Kevin Samuels, and it don't seem like they got their stuff together. I'm like, dude.
Nah.
He calling himself a high-value person because I guess he don't have no kids, he got a little money. But where you are mentally? Where you are physically?
Right.
Your value should first start with yourself. You have yourself kind of balanced out, which you never all the way do. But if you have yourself kind of put together, you should be ready for a relationship. And then while you out here hunting or she hunting, however it go, if you find that match, you feel that will work, you go with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
You date. I think people quit to jump into relationships instead of dating. Women should date. Go get taken out to dinner. It's okay, women. I feel like it's okay for a woman to go on dates, to get free meals. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like a man should. If you asking a woman out, you should pay for the whole meal. I feel that way. I guess I'm old school on
Well,
that. If he asking her out.
No, it's nothing wrong with a woman getting a free meal. But to me, it's an issue if you really not interested in the guy and you just going strictly for the free meal. Yeah, now, that's a problem.
And that's a problem.
Like you don't like the dude, you ain't got no interest.
That's different.
Whatever, you don't go get this free meal.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. If your intentions is just
and try to get
the
a take
free
home.
Meal. But I'm saying you should be dating to get to know a person. You out here want to get in. If you dating, you out here trying to get in a relationship. Period. Right? I feel like
you should be. Yeah,
you should be.
Right,
and
especially at our age.
What you mean our age?
30 and up.
Oh. No, but yeah, 30 and up. Yeah, you should be.
You close to 40, round it up. 40.
Nah, brother. I'm in mid-30s.
Man, please.
Mid-30s over here. But I think if like you said, even late 20s, about 27, 28, you about at that plateau where you kind of almost want to settle down a little bit. But yeah, you should be, if you out here dating, you know, you should be looking for a relationship if that's what you want, or if you just want a free meal, or you just want to hang out, you split the ticket.
Right.
If you just want to hang out,
yeah, ain't nothing wrong
with
that.
Hanging out,
if you just hanging out,
you just want somebody,
some company.
Some company. That's basically it. You want that. If you're a male, you want that female energy. If you're a female, you want that male energy.
Yeah.
So, ain't nothing wrong with that. But some people just like to have a good time. Hey, let's go out to drink. I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I think we throw out these terms, you know, everybody want attention, so they come up with a new term every year or every month.
Yeah.
So I think that's all for entertainment. But all this other stuff, man, they making it harder than it should be. And it's a lot of hurt people because it's a lot of broken homes and single-parent homes. Everybody being raised all types of ways, people moving around, people trying to find themselves. They're exploring and all this now. So with all that being said, you got a lot of trauma out here. So you messing with bunch of people with a bunch of traumas and going back and forth. You might get hurt, he get hurt, she get hurt. So, you know, you got a lot of stuff going on. You don't know who you dating too at the same time. So you need to figure it out before you jump into it. And it's okay, black men to get therapy and black women to get therapy before you.
It's mandatory. It ain't okay. It's mandatory.
Hey, I think when you, no joke though, I think if you hit that 30 point, I think you should probably sit down and have some therapy.
I think they need to have it like teenagers.
Yeah, it depends on your traumas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people can handle, others can't.
Some people can handle it at the time, but then later on.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. I think it's always going to keep coming up. It depends on the traumas, though.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to know how to manage it. Like I say, it's always going to be there.
Yeah, it's always going to be there. Even if you have therapy in your teens or 20s,
right.
It's always going to be something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to bother you.
Yeah.
About that person. So, you know, some stuff that may not affect me will affect you.
Well, I take that back. I won't say teens. You're probably right about 30. Because it takes some reflection and some time to even realize.
Right. And sometimes take another person longer to mature.
Right.
You know, we seen that in the barbershop. We got some people that's 30-something acting like they 18.
Right.
With no responsibility. So we see that all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, you never know how a person been raised, because I always like to say, you know yourself if you know your family history. How was you raised? And then if you mad at your childhood, ask your mother or daddy how was they raised to get the understanding of where they coming from. Then if you don't know your mother and daddy, ask their mama and daddy.
Right.
So you can get
a better understanding. But see, so many secrets.
Yeah, and that's our community.
So many secrets.
But that's our community. That's why I feel hurt people.
Yeah.
And hurt people that's hurt, they hop in relationships and they don't know how to be vulnerable because they probably never have been able to.
Right.
So they probably so scared they end up hurting an individual because they don't want to open up. So that's what therapy basically is to me. People finally get to open up.
Well, I don't want to dive too far into that.
Yeah.
I want to stay on the what I'm going to pay for in a relationship.
Oh, you want? Okay. so what you feel like bills wise? You know, rent, mortgage, cable bill.
I mean, I just think I think everything, no matter what it is in life, you have to do what's best for you in your situation. So you can't look at. So one person could be like, oh well, I take care of everything. Well, that might work for you, but that might not work for somebody else.
Right.
Some people would be like, oh well, I handle even if you're not handling everything, but you handling the family money. But you might not be the one that's good with paying bills. You know what I mean? The wife might be better at paying bills and making sure it's on time and just handling everything, making sure it's going where it need to go.
So
whoever the best at that, need to handle it.
So let me ask you this.
But just because you a certain gender, I don't think you should be the one to, because you can lead and still be delegating different, responsibilities, in the house or whatever. But I will say this, in my opinion, if I'm paying, well, I ain't gonna say me. If somebody is paying 100% of everything, then to me, the other person really shouldn't have a say-so in everything to go on. You see what I'm saying? Like, say we need new furniture, and I got to be the one, not me, but somebody else, like me, that look like me, sound like me, talk like me, or glass like me. If we need new furniture, and I'm got to be the one to do it, I don't really care about your opinion. Now, if you're going to kick in, then that's different. And naturally, it wouldn't be like that on everything, but some things, it's like you ain't.
Yeah, I got you.
And two, you got to make sure, because to me, at some point, in my thinking, resentment going to come in.
Right. But that's when I say, in a relationship, you
got to be handling something.
That's part of communication, though.
Right.
I think the person should sit down and talk to the other person.
Yeah.
Let them know how to feel. Got to have that hard talks. You know what I mean? If it hurts your feelings, it hurts your feelings. But you need to know the truth and how I feel as an individual. Now, if that's the deal breaker, then you got to deal with it. But if it's not, you got to deal with it. Either you're going to help out or try to...
So does sex have a value?
Yeah. And what you mean by that, though?
Like if a woman is sleeping with a man, the man should do this XYZ because she's sleeping with him.
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
Well, that's what women say.
It's what they've been taught, though. You know what I mean? You look at it from everything from music to movies.
Right.
It seems like they got the F their way to get in with the man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sex their way in there. But it's important in a relationship. But at the same time,
because a woman would be like, "Oh, well, you should do this, this, and this, because I'm giving you."
No, that's not everything.
But that's prostitution.
Basically, how you make it. But no, I think from a woman point of view, they don't understand a man and think sex is the only thing we want.
Right.
That is a big part in a relationship, but it's not everything we want.
Right.
And I think, like I always say, we got to tell a woman what we want.
So it shouldn't be used like a bargaining chip.
Nah, absolutely not.
Just what about cooking and cleaning?
I think that's all part of communication.
Right. This is my thing when I hear women say, "Oh, well, I cook and I clean," but I'm like, "Well, when we was dating, you came to my place. My place wasn't dirty.
Right.
When you met me, I wasn't looking malnourished. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat, and for me, my place gonna stay fairly clean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And if you can cook, I can cook too.
Absolutely. So that really is out the window.
I think a lot of women get caught up. They want to be modern women, but also try to have the 1940s too.
Oh, that's fantasy.
Yeah, it ain't the 1940s, and you ain't doing what they did, and vice versa. So that's why I said communication is.
You definitely don't want to be 1940s for black folks.
You know what I mean? Because I think for a lot of people, they get their ideas from TV. Oh, here I go. I'm serving my husband. You know, that junk you see on TV.
Right.
No, because I think nowadays a man don't learn how to cook. They go to the grocery store. If they doing because a lot of people been single too. We've been single too. So we ain't like a lot of people not growing up. Back in the day, they probably was getting married at 18. So they growing up with each other.
Right.
I done got that out my way, and I'm meeting you in my late 20s, 30s, or whatever. So I done learned how to do
a
whole bunch of stuff way before I done met you anyway.
Right.
So it's not the same as the past.
You got tired of being a player.
Huh?
Got tired of being a player.
Something like that. What they got to do with it?
I just, you said you blew up. He was like, I passed that.
I'm saying you ain't, back in the day, it seemed like, from what I see, a lot of times when you're because a lot of people go about what their great-grandmama, all them did. But it seemed like the husband and wife, they grew up together, basically. They ain't meet when they was in their 30s and have kids and all that, or late 20s and stuff.
Right.
They started at an early age, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And they grew from there. You know what I mean? So now that we meeting late 20s, 30s, getting together, getting married, have families and all that, we don't learn how to do a lot of stuff on our own.
Right. So
a lot of that stuff don't even matter because we can't, that's not the example.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? We're trying to do stuff like they did way back in the day. And this time period, it don't apply.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Right.
You see, back in the day, women was working, but they wasn't getting paid like they was getting paid now. You know what I mean? Men working, they, people getting education, people, with independent contractors as barbers. You getting paid. Everything is getting paid. Majority of everything's getting paid almost at an all-time high. Industries like ours, beauty industry, it's $1 billion industry. You got celebrity barbers and whatever. People making decent money and all over. You ain't even got to go to college to make decent money nowadays, you know what I mean? So the whole dynamics of everything is totally different. That's why I keep saying all relationships now is all about communication. You got to have those hard conversations and tell your partner how you really feel about stuff and what can we do to make it better, to make our relationship better. Then everything goes smoothly. You got to have those hard questions to ask and tell them how you feel. Because if you bottle it up, then it's gonna explode sooner or later. Right. And somebody gonna get hurt.
Yeah. You gotta let it out.
Yeah. You gotta be real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some, men, we don't like to do all that arguing and none of that because. No, women don't know how to.
Cause we simple.
We simple, but our communication level is simple too. It's not complex at all. Right. We're gonna say how we feel, say it probably not in a polite way for their ears to understand how we may come across too strong, which we're gonna be there because we are men. But they don't know how to react to how our communication skills are. So it's always a learning experience at the same time. Because, women catch feelings real fast. Oh, how you said it was, they start crying like that.
Yeah.
So it's all about constant communication, talking. And I was going to ask you one thing about the finances. So if a person not good with finances, right? Say if it's so say if you're not good with the finances and she is, how often should y'all talk about finances throughout the year? Like I think finances should be talked about every 2 weeks to once a month. I think I think you have to know. Be honest. I think you should know, especially if you're married. I think you should know how much you getting paid, how much you bringing in yearly,
right?
How much you have in your bank account, because it's not about you got this amount of money we can spend this. No, you also especially if you're married, if something happened to you,
right? That's another thing. Joint account or no?
Yeah and no, because I'm not a spender. So. But I think you, that's a tough one, to be honest with you. I think you should have one. I think you should.
Some people say you just need one, period.
I heard that too. But I think you should have one. I think you should have some money to yourself.
Just have one for just the bills or?
No, I think you should have one for the bills and one joint account too, a separate joint account.
Okay.
I think it should. I haven't done it, but I always say I think you should. I think you should have one account with just a one lump sum, like an emergency account.
Right.
Have a account strictly for bills, because we can, with technology, you can transfer your money all types of ways.
Right.
So if you say you want in this account, we want to keep $5,000 in this account for emergency. We want to keep $2,000 in here for bills, or whatever your bill is going to be that month normally be, and keep it like that. If we want to add something, you want to keep that whatever you want to do. If you want to do a trip, you want to set up a trip. You want to say, oh, our goal is to have $3,000, $4,000 for a trip. Let's put this in here, because you can set up your accounts how you want to. So let's have this our trip money. We just do 100 separately, 100 a week go here, and so you can do it like that. I think that's part of communication, though.
Right.
I think, like I always say, black people is having new money. When I'm saying new money, I mean you probably the first one or the second person in your family really coming up on a little pocket change. We ain't making no money, but it's money to us because we never had it.
Right.
So with that new money, being the new money people, even though it's little money, we looking out for our parents. Another thing, probably need to try to help your mama get or daddy get a burial service, make sure whenever they die they have something.
Right.
You know what I mean? You helping out for little stuff so they can eat up too. So I think being in a relationship, you got to talk about that. And you got to talk about what if something happened to you, because we don't know how long we're going to be here. So if you have a life insurance, you need to let your partner know that information, how many bank accounts you got.
If it's going good.
What?
The life insurance.
Yeah, you got to let them know everything, man.
Right.
Because, life is short, for real, for real.
If it's kind of iffy, you might want to hold off on that.
Yeah. Well, we going to stay on the positive note if everything going good. But life insurance, you need to know, let your folks know, your partner know.
Right.
Everything from your accounts. If you got your little, I know fellas, if you have your little side account or your cash account, you let them know they're going to have to find that one. Might be in the old sock in a shoe box wrapped up in rubber bands.
Right.
But you got to make sure you have all your information, man, because if something happening to whoever, you want to make it easy as possible because that's a hard time. You're going through more than losing your significant other. Because we got clients, we know that done did that, and the money thing can be more pressure, more what word I'm looking for, more of a burden on.
Right. I always say you just if something happens, you just want to be to the place where the only thing you doing is just grieving.
Grieving, right.
You don't want to have to worry
look
about
for nothing.
Right.
You don't want to find passwords, the emails to find out all this stuff.
Yeah.
If you're creeping, you got to have a better email or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it don't matter what.
It don't matter. They gonna find out probably regardless.
Right.
That might come spit on your grave after that. But
yeah, it don't matter.
You go.
It don't matter.
But to me, I think the key thing in relationships, especially now, because I think back in the day they was getting married at a younger age. Since we done start developing in our 20s and learning how to cook, clean ourselves, is communication. I think that's the biggest thing of everything now, especially now. If you got a little secrets, you better let them on out.
Right.
If you got mom and daddy issues, you need to let it out. If you've been molested or whatever, you need to let it out. If you got bullied back in the day and that come up, you see a little Mike around the corner, you still scared, you better let him.
Right. You a grown man.
You a grown man. Don't get pumped out now.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing though, seriously, is communication on everything, financially, or if it's sex-wise. If anything bothering you, you probably need therapy by yourself. Go by yourself. If you need couple, your man is there to support you. You know what I mean? We'll try to take on more of our pain and put our pain, or your pain, and put our pain to the side. I know a majority of men do that.
Right.
Period. We'll take on your burden and make sure you good and worry about ourselves later. And that's how we wired. You know what I mean? And we not emotional like they are anyway. Well, majority of us.
Right.
So I think that's the main thing. And that strong black woman need to be counseled if you want to counsel something in culture.
Yeah, counsel independent strong black women.
Nah, because majority of them,
2021,
I think like I said, it's a lot of hurt people. So these strong, independent women, or what's the name for the men?
High value,
man. They hurt men and hurt women.
Right.
So they holding on to something, and they trying not to. They don't want to be hurt again.
Right.
So that's why you have people testing the waters on all types of things because they hurt, man.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. If you got a kid or two, and that man did you wrong, or vice versa, the woman done you wrong for a man,
That don't cancel out the whole gender, because one did you wrong.
Yeah, but especially for a man, I don't know if it's hard for men to get over some stuff. I think it's harder for men to get over anything that happened in a relationship than a woman. I'm thinking, because I think majority of men do the hurting. I'm assuming.
It used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah, I think it's reversed now.
You think it's on reverse?
Yeah, it's reversed.
50-50? So you saying women cheat more than men?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Anybody want to debate me, feel free.
We need a woman there.
I've been losing in the stock market, but I put money on that. I put money on that.
We'll have to have a woman on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We need a cheating woman.
Right.
If you're a cheating woman, come on the show.
Right.
Let's talk about
Please come on the show. Tell us about
why you say you're so clever. No, I don't even think it's clever. Because I think, me personally, how I feel, if I'm a cheat, I'd rather be single.
Right. That's all. Yeah.
My thing is, I don't like. I know people say it's a thrill to sneak around and stuff.
No, it ain't. It's exhausting and it's tiring and it's
that's for you. But some people, they feel it. They love it. It's like a
drug.
It's a challenge. It's like a drug, a challenge too. But it's part of mentally you competing on something or challenge yourself, saying you can get away with it if
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
That'd be them independent, strong black women.
What about the dudes?
Strong cheaters.
You got dudes the same way. I don't know the numbers, but
Dudes be the worst though. They sloppy. Man, I be looking like, man, bro, come on.
even the ones here in Atlanta.
That's when I turn to a slave. You gonna get caught.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude get caught every time.
I don't think so. Or the woman just in denial. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, dude get caught. They just be
I don't know. Me personally.
But then some dudes don't care, so it's
that's what
it ain't even being.
Because I think it's all about what the individual allow them to do. You know what I mean? A woman may or a man might say, I don't care. Some people say, I'm cheating, she cheating, so what? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I really don't like to, when you talk about cheating, I don't really like to go into people's relationships because I don't know what they really be talking about or going through. So, it's my opinion on something that I really don't know about because people be going, people.
Well, I already know.
Oh, well. Can't know everybody.
Folk be lying.
That's what I'm saying.
Folk be lying.
Everybody be lying.
Yeah, everybody be lying.
Because, as barbers, we hear about
9 times out of 10, like the scenario, people be cheating.
Yeah.
Say it's a female or whatever,
mm-hmm.
and she push up on you, and you be like, hold up, ain't you married or whatever? Oh no, we having problems, or we this and this. 9 times out of 10, you got a good dude at home. Now, whether you like him or not, or whether y'all, whatever. But the picture that you painting ain't really what's going on at the house. You know what I mean? And males too, she ain't, this, and this, whatever. Nah, they lying.
And that's why I say, if you feel that way and you can't get on your feet if you leave them, set yourself up to leave.
Right.
And leave.
Yeah.
Don't be, if you started doing it for 2 years, then something need to happen.
Right.
But if you feel like this ain't the one for you, leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I can't sneak. I don't be caring. So I might say something.
Somebody gonna start catching feelings.
Yeah. I like man.
And that's how you get caught.
I can't be sneaky. Say people catch feelings. Yeah, dudes catch feelings, women catch feelings.
Dudes be worse though.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because they in a relationship and they don't want to get out of it, but they get caught up on something they ain't used to in their relationship. And it's that thrill, and once they get in their relationship, it probably end up not being the same.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it. I was about to say something. I don't want to get into it. We'll talk about it later.
You might go too far with it.
Who? I don't go too far.
Shit.
That's you banned from TV.
I ain't banned for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm an OG.
Yeah, OG inappropriate.
I'm a realist.
All right, so we're going to do away with single black females. And, not single black, independent.
Independent black females, strong women. Independent, strong women.
Yeah.
And what's the man thing called? High value man. Yeah.
Right.
Cancel both.
Right.
I wish a man could come in here and say, "Oh, I'm a high value man. I want this woman."
Yeah.
How do that sound though, man?
They sound a little to me.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
It's some things that dudes just shouldn't do. Right.
Shouldn't
and if they do, it's a red flag.
Yeah, for y'all women.
Right.
But the women now, I heard some women saying they want to have value man.
Oh yeah, that's what they want.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. You can get that. But what are you bringing to the table? Well, okay, so if it's a high value man, say he's making $200,000, $300,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, we had a conversation before. Dudes really don't care. If they like a female, they like a female. They really don't care about her position. But at the same time, are you even in them circles for him to even meet you? And what do you bring to the table? You see what I'm saying? Like, you want him to have, the car, the income, the house, XYZ. But what do you have?
All right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's my whole.
To me, what's a high value? If we can talk about high value men or whatever, do you have any debt? If you debt free, to me,
it ain't what you make is what you keep.
Right. To me, your value is if you out of debt. And when I mean out of debt, to me, $5. If you owe $5,
I'd rather live modestly and then be able to take a trip whenever I want to go somewhere.
Right. If you owe $5, you in debt. So to me, if you got any debt, and somebody can say you owe me,
right,
you don't have no value.
Right.
Not to be considered a high value man.
I'm high budget man.
High budget man. That's new.
High budget. Yeah.
High budget man. My budget is good.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Let's get off that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Before you slip up and say something you don't want to say.
We're going to find a
high value woman.
Oh, it's a lot of high value women out here. Women out here doing it.
What's a high value woman?
Women making money.
Everybody making money.
I'm talking about making a lot of money. Got these women with these online boutiques making money. These
like I say,
giving these little fake classes making money.
Like I say, how much debt do you have?
Well,
To me, if your debt is the same as what you making, close to it.
Oh no, you struggling.
You struggling.
Yeah, you struggling.
You balling on the budget. Still.
Hey, no, you ain't doing that.
But you gotta look at it. If you making 7 figures and your debt is like 800,000, 6 figures, or
Right.
whatever, you ain't making no money.
Mm-mm.
That debt one slip.
Right. That's why you can't be envious of people.
Okay.
Cause you want what they got, and they going home at night like,
Shit.
how I'm gonna make it.
You ain't getting no high value sleep.
I'm gonna sleep either way.
Shit.
Like, y'all just come get it in the morning.
Nah,
I'm
if
gonna go
you-
sleep.
Shit.
I'm going to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I'm in some big debt. I ain't getting no sleep. I already know.
Nah, you gotta let it go.
I be seeing no numbers in my dreams. 1,000, 2,000.
Right. Nah, just let it go. Come get it.
What else you want to talk about?
That's it.
That's it for the
Yeah,
night.
we done it for the night.
Oh, man. High value man.
Yeah.
I've been a high value man.
We need to interview a female. Any females want to come on the show
high
that
value
you disagree
females.
with anything we said?
We want high value females, women.
Come on.
We want cheating women. What else? What kind of women? More independent, strong women?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Right now.
We the blueprint.
We the blueprint. Peace out.